What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and in this particular video, I will be doing a short-ass review of the Real World Explosion Season 29 of Reunion. Shout out Ashley Miller and the Net Connection TV, which is Wesley's channel. Well, the only two other people that I know that were reviewing. I don't know if Wes has put up a reunion thing, but I did know that I could have got this out the way Monday night, but I would have done it anyway because I wasn't feeling that well. But Ashley said it was a sneak peek, but I thought maybe she might have seen like something on most, but I didn't know that actually showed the whole thing. I don't know, I just, never mind, like I said, I didn't feel well, so I didn't pay attention to it, so I just did it the night that would have came on, even though it's not going to upload it until sometime Thursday anyway. So let's get into the thing. Like I said, shout out my YouTube fam, my old new subscribers. If you're not a subscriber yet, click the description button below and share, like, subscribe, and get some comment. But like I said, I'm retiring, y'all. This will be my first and last review of the Real World series. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm closing it. There's no chance I'm gonna stay closed. Okay. So, anyways, with that being that, let's talk about some of the highlights. Jenny, and Brian are back together. He moved to LA and blah blah blah. Corey and her have beef. They did indirectly, Corey didn't say directly, but they said they hooked up, but he said she was saying some shady shit on Twitter. She said what was no big deal. And it seemed like, I guess, after her and Corey faded out, and it seemed like her and Brian got back together. That's at least what we got. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is with them. So her and Corey are not friends. Arlene and Ashley are still together, but they don't, are together as a couple, but she lives closer job, whatever. They don't stay together. That's, whereas Arlene, like I said, has a YouTube channel, she's doing Feel Good, she's still doing modeling, stuff like that. Thomas and Jamie, Haley. Jamie did try texting Haley the night before, so I guess they're being cordial. Her and Thomas, Jamie, I think, works as a bartender. Thomas just finished school, but he's trying to become he's on his way to trying to road and become a dentist. Even though that I heard that they even had unseen footage, we didn't know that Thomas was calling occasionally Jamie a bitch or some of the arguments. He apologized for it. They still are together, and I guess they work better outside the house, outside the environment. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that is. And as far as Haley said like they're cool and still hanging out. And then they had to talk about how was the night that he lost his virginity. Yeah, that took seemed like 10 minutes. And they were talking about as far as they actually broke up, I think a little bit after the show another time, because Jamie gave that rule, like, don't kiss anybody, but yet that's just what Thomas was kind of, once he found out they did that three-way kiss, because they just did it for fun, because Jamie says she's not actually into women, and I guess, in a romantic way of that form, but they was just doing it because of last night out and stuff, but he took it as like, you told me not to kiss, so you're supposed to follow the rules as well, but like I said, they're still together. Lauren, well, he said, like I said, if y'all see my last review, y'all watch AfterBuzz. YouTube has a channel. They also have a podcast, but they actually have a YouTube. You just put AfterBuzz TV. And some of the information he actually already was saying in that last review about him and Jenny having the beef, and Lauren has moved back up to Michigan and stays with her family. And she wasn't going into detail, but we don't know anyway that we knows whatever the situations. I don't know if she had a miscarriage, or she might have been bush, but like I said, that's her business of what occurred. But she is staying with family, but they still have a connection. As far as right now, they're still going to be separate. We don't know if they'll be with each other, but they're still cool. But as far as the relationship or anything that's on the romantic side, it's still up in the air. Ashley comes back for a second. I guess she apologized. It really was just, we find out that she moved to Paris with the guy that she was actually shown with on the show. For what I gather is, it just seems like the dude was the guy who her ex would have moved in if Ashley would have been able to stay in the house. He was actually, I think he was engaged or was about to propose or something like that, but he still actually loved her. Says she smiles, she lights up the room and stuff like that. But Ashley, like I said, she's so excited. Even though Paris, a lot of people don't know how to speak their language. It's excitement getting outside the country and starting something new and exciting. So, yeah, we see, that her and Jamie still have beef and stuff like that, or she'll never respect her because she looks at her as trash, blah, blah, blah. And, they just never got solved. And Jamie's like, I feel that way about you, and Ashley's like, whatever. Here's another. I know the host Neat was also Jason and Haley. You know, what about her brother? His brother Thomas. She did have a smile. She didn't look like, you know, she kind of thought, but she did have to look, maybe just me, y'all. But she did have that look like, you know what? Maybe not. Yeah. But, you know, she kind of thought about it like, you know, that's something, but never not. I'm going to cross some waters. So, what's another thing? Let's say they were talking about the careers and, you know, what they did post after reunion. You know, Corey, we was talking about his thing. He's got a fitness website, you know, meal plans fund. I think he's also supposed to be, I don't know, that competition that started, I think the real world, what is it? I don't know why I forgot the other show they used to have that it would athletic. But like I said, the competition, they got the real world versus not the Explorers. Oh, I forgot, y'all. I'm probably gonna make to after this thing. But you know the other shows, World Rules and Real World. I think that's what it's called. Keaton gets shut out. I think he's supposed to be part of that as well. Jay and Jenna have broke up. Jenna received some information, text messages. Jay being got a butt ass naked on girl, even though he tried to claim like it's not that bad, whatever, because he wasn't the one naked, so that was supposed to put no blame on him. And the girl, cause it was another girl for 2 years, she bounced around. I don't know if she had to get her information and text her and stuff, unless she DM'd her on Twitter or something like that and got her stuff. But she had said, like, you know what, basically, like, I've been there, done that. You're basically going to do the butcher. So Jenna, as far as you know now, has basically said she'd give up to Jay. But also a little more stuff about Jay is they were talking about, here he lied about he was an MC when he got there. So basically they were calling off Jay's bluff. He was an MC, but it turned out he hasn't been MC in a couple years when his girlfriend, actually when his I can't even say girl because it's like one of his chicks, whatever, I can't even say because she didn't have a title until Darren would have left the house, so I can't really say. Just a chick, one of the chick he was kicking with, one of his main chicks he was kicking with. And so it turns out that they, you know, that he, like I said, it was a lot of stuff that came out with him at the post, and it was, you know, it was still messed up about. The only thing good, I think he's making watches. He was doing that prior to help his mom medical bills. He has a better relationship with dad, but he still plans on you know, he with these watch company, I think he's still in the market with that, doing some of the proceedings towards, you know, cancer research and finding a cure. But you know, people were calling this bluff. Arlene, he stopped talking to Arlene once the show ended, and she thought they were friends, and he only talked to her something about some latest trends or something, some celebrity gossip. But it's like he's, you know, and people were just saying like he acted a certain way in front of the camera. So like I said, to go back to Courtney, it was like almost in front of the camera, saying they're trying to say with Jenny as well. But like I said, all that drama, they did talk about the violence. Like, you know, like I said, she said she's been worse with Brian, but we have to wonder, like I said, the interactions. She felt comfortable enough in Brian's actions, and I'm still shocked and confused. And maybe because Arlene still looks as Brian's a friend and was looking at his well-being, she probably felt like he didn't mean to do this out of character, that somewhat semi-body slam he did to her. But I noticed that was not brought up when they brought the unseen footage. You just seen more of him was all around, and, you know, Jenny praying in the background, the Lord's Prayer. But it was never mentioned about why, you know, even though I know she says okay, but it's still, she put hands on her. And I know he's trying to say he was out of character and it's not himself, but okay, then I'll just leave it alone. If she's like okay in saying she knows he didn't mean to do it, that's her, and that's that. But I just noticed it just seemed like that was swept under the rug. And we'll leave it as that. But other than that, that's pretty much it, y'all. It really wasn't that much. In the end, it was, you know, so, hey, but yeah, they didn't really talk about Haley as far as like, no, they know they didn't, but no, they didn't at all. Like I said, they were just a little bit focused on also with the thing where he lost Virginia to her and stuff like that. But other than that, that's y'all. It really wasn't too much in this reunion. The show, like I said, was really good at first, and then it kind of just windowed, and it seemed like they had a bunch of fillers on and off toward the thing. But yeah, but things come to the end, including this. So y'all have a pleasant week, pleasant night, pleasant weekend, and I definitely will see y'all in the next video.